BNB, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we have been looking for the reversal. This is what we get. And if you refer to my last analysis when the price was within this here, we mentioned if you want to look for buy, because we point on the breakout of this top, if you want to look for buy, we need to get a bigger correction. And this is what we get. Now the question is, this is the only correction or this one can contain more complex correction? Because I mentioned within this move, any correction similar to what we have here, we consider as a short-term buy. Like when we get into the profit, we start to manage it. This is what I mean. And if we start with the daily chart, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for the reversal. We mentioned we see whether we can get any up move with the breakout of the stop. This is what we have been looking for. But we was keep mentioning, may this one turn to deeper and retest this low. That's why we mentioned if you want to look for buy, we should be aware of this possibility. If we see it's not moving, we should know how to manage it. I know we get this up move. This is what we have been looking for. I know the question is whether this is a start of the up move or still this one can turn for correction for one more drop. All right, that's why when we want to trade here, we need to be quite careful because we want to see whether the price can break the previous top and continue or not. One time price tag, then reverse. Okay, if we want to look for continuation, as we know, may one of the prices, one of the options is the price continue from here. But if we get a flat, it can give us better confirmation and trade setup. All right, but if you want to look for buy, we need to be quite careful in case the price drop, because any drop we're looking for 212. Okay, because we point on this correction, but by the way, we're looking for correction for continuation. And if we move to 1 hour chart, we want to see how we can look for trade. If first of all, if there is a continuation from here, the best option is we wait for the breakout of this top, and if like above the top, we look for trade. Okay, the another option having entry above the top, but it's very risky. It depends on the traders, because if for this option we want the price tag and can break and continue, but if the price tag we see within 1 or 2 hours is not moving, we don't stay with the trade, because as we see where we are. Okay, because simply the price tag can tag and reverse, either reversal or turn to more complex or more bigger flat. Okay, even we mentioned may the price tag, if within 1 or 2 hours is not moving, we don't stay with the trade, but we should know also made the price tag even within the first hour reverse. That's why I mentioned is really risky if anyone wants to look for trade. Okay, this is whatever we mentioned right now is if the price continue from here, how we can look for trade. But if we get a flat, this one can give us better opportunity to look for buy, because if we get one more drop, we see how deep it can go. And even with the breakout of this one, the previous low, I'm expecting the price to drop to 253 before we get the next move. Because if we look for flat, we know how deep this one can go, and any reversal from there, we can look for buy with the preview, and with the breakout of this top, we can start to manage. All right, what I want to say, buying here is quite risky. If anyone wants to look for buy, they should know how. That's why I mentioned. This is what I was keep mentioning. And the best and most safest if we get this. It doesn't mean we will get if we get. Okay, then it depends on the traders how they want to trade. By the way, for anyone, they get the trade within this move. If they want to keep the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even or book some profit in case this one become turn to a deeper correction or we get the reversal. By the way, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.